Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome to my Friday reads. This week I had a fun week. It was interesting at the very least. So I listened to a book on audio and I read two books. The first one was Armada by Ernest Cline. This is his most recent release. I will link to my review of it down below. It was fun. Kind of a light popcorn read. It was very much in the vein of Ready Player One, so if you enjoyed that, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this one. It was a little disappointing though, because I feel like this could have been such a good book, and it just missed the mark for me in a couple of different places. Overall though, fun to read, enjoyable. I read it in one sitting, so, you know, there are worse things to happen in the world. I also read Harper Lee's Go Set a Watchman. And I have kind of conflicted feelings. You can tell that this is the first draft and that it really hasn't been touched. That being said, there were some moments in here where I was just like, oh, that is awesome. Yes. Yes. And it was fun to see some of the discrepancies between this book and To Kill a Mockingbird. For instance, at one point, Scout is talking about the trial that takes place in To Kill a Mockingbird, and the details are different, and so that was kind of fun to look at and be like, oh, this is where she'd originally had it thinking of being going. But I don't know how I would rate this one. It was different, and I'm still kind of getting my head around some of the things that were in it. Overall, I'm inclined to like it. I think it's kind of very cool to see Scout have that moment of being disenchanted, because I think as readers we really love the Finches. We love them. And to kind of have Scout jostled into realizing that they're real people was very cool, in its own different kind of way. And I listened to Northanger Abbey on audio, which was actually a lot of fun. I was sitting down and working on some stuff and just couldn't help but crack up. It's one of Jane Austen's novels, one of her lesser read ones. And it's basically about this girl who reads too many novels. And so she goes on this trip to Bath with her friends of the family, and she's like, oh, this is going to be so romantic, and, you know, all these great things are going to happen to me, and I'm going to be a heroine. And basically, she's just ridiculous and jumps to all sorts of ridiculous conclusions that would actually happen in a lot of the kind of romance, kind of contemporary fiction of the age. And so I was sitting there just dying. And I have started The Thousand Names by Django Wexler. I'm a good chunk of the way through this now. And I'm just starting to really get into it. It's a flintlock fantasy, so it's kind of like a more modern military fantasy, if that makes sense. And it takes me a while to get into stories like that. They're just not what I would normally read, but I am enjoying it so far. And when that's done, I will be picking up Orange is the New Black. This is for the Booktube Reading Buddies, book of the month, which I am getting to at the very tail end of the month, but better late than never. And you can look forward sometime during this week to a video of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's going to be a little bit of a different video, so stay tuned and keep an eye out for that. I hope you're having a fantastic reading week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.